Christina. Nice job here. Good use of perspective with making the light smaller. Definitely creates a lot of depth. I would also bring these more together and make sure that this line here is just vertical, it doesn't tilt in. These are the lines that converge, these side ones, and converging just means they go together like like railroad tracks. So this is just the part of beginning drawing that talks about that's 1 point perspective. So I mean, you could easily do this. Think of these as your streets and your buildings. So there's one vanishing point here, and all the lines just converge on it, and that's how you can accurately measure it out if you want to. It's not like a requirement or anything, but these are the parts of beginning drawing that are really useful to know. So that means that you would have all these built lines of the tops of these buildings going to a vanishing point. Maybe the vanishing point's right here in the middle, and that's how you could see then all these lines would go towards that vanishing point. And again, you can think of those boxes, and then the tops of these would go there. That's how to do it accurately. It's not a requirement, but it will make it look more realistic. You could add a little glow to these lights. I'd have to select one of them. Yeah, I can't do too much with these video feedbacks because it takes up too much memory. But so again, the main thing is what are the 4 attractions? That's going to be really important. I can see this kind of like a shopping street or something, but you need 3 other attractions. I really like these buildings too, but again, they should also, unless there's a street straight in the back that, they would also need to use those same vanishing points. I would just have a look at some of those, what I posted. Let me see here. Gosh, just look at these posters. In terms of the background gradient, it's going to look a lot more realistic if you use a gradient that goes from in this direction up to down, because then it's going to look more realistic, and it's always usually lighter at the bottom. So that's also an option. You could also think of, well, then you also have to think of the negative space. Where are you going to put the city name text? That's also really important. And again, if you want to make this look like it's night, I posted several tutorials a couple weeks ago about how to create a night sky, and it's pretty basic. So yeah, I would just look at those tutorials. They're posted in the announcements as just under resources. I'll repost them too so they move to the top of the announcements. But I mean, if you want to do, I'm not sure if you want to do that, but it could also make it look kind of cool. And again, I'm pretty sure there's a glow filter in Illustrator. I know there is for sure in Photoshop. It's usually under the, anyway, just look for it. I'm pretty sure there's a glow, glowing edges right there. Anyway, then you can you can make maybe the front ones look a little glowy. I wouldn't overdo it though, because it tends to look pretty corny if you overdo the filters. But anyway, it looks really good so far. I really love the concept. Just make sure to get the 4 attractions in, and I think it's a great idea. And so far, you've done great with the perspective. Okay.